What's up everybody, I am Jasprit Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. So cryptocurrency doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, and it doesn't look like it would go without a fight either. You might remember when Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase Bank, made a statement saying that Bitcoin is a fraud and that it's eventually gonna blow up, and that anybody who invests their money in Bitcoin is stupid. This got a lot of people angry, but I thought this was hilarious because right after Jamie Dimon sent this, his daughter sent him an email saying, "Hi daddy, I actually own Bitcoin and I made money on it." That's a little awkward. I mean, could you imagine their next family dinner? I can imagine Jamie saying something like, "Sweetie, could you please pass me the salt?" And then she accidentally gives him the pepper. I could imagine him just like giving her this look and then making a statement to the whole world saying, "If you confuse salt for pepper, you're stupid." And right around the same time that Jamie made the statement, China made an announcement that they're gonna try to ban Bitcoin. This news sent Bitcoin tumbling down to about $3,500 a coin, and that's when we made our last video on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And now, just about a month and a half later, Bitcoin shot up to over $7,300 a coin this past weekend, more than doubling people's money in just a few weeks. That is crazy. I mean, the average stock market return is something like 10% a year. And to think that people more than doubled their money in cryptocurrency in just a few weeks, wow. That is insane. If you're unfamiliar with what cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is, I'll link a video where I explain that in the caption below. But in this video, I'm gonna go over 4 things you need to know about Bitcoin before you invest your money in it. And as always, you are never guaranteed to make money when you invest. You might even lose money when you invest. So you should always speak to a professional in your area so you understand all the local laws and regulations and risks that govern investing. First, this one is more of just general investing advice. It doesn't just apply to Bitcoin, but please, please, please don't invest on emotion. Invest on financials. I think the most common argument I hear as to why people should invest in Bitcoin today is because if you invested $100 in Bitcoin in 2010, it would be worth more than like $200 million today, so you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. While that's absolutely nuts, that has already happened. We can't go back in time. It's an emotional argument. It's not a financial argument. The past performance of something does not predict its future performance. So just remember that you're buying Bitcoin today and not back in 2010. Nobody can predict if Bitcoin is going to the moon or if it's gonna come back crashing to Earth. And because Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is so new, it's very volatile, meaning it can go up very quickly like we just saw, and it can come down just as quickly. Second, know what you're buying. Bitcoin is a type of cryptocurrency, meaning it's a decentralized, worldwide digital currency. That means Bitcoin is not controlled or regulated by the government, it's not controlled or regulated by private entities like the Federal Reserve, and it's not controlled or regulated by big banks. This is great news for some people because that means that these entities cannot manipulate the value of Bitcoin like they can our fiat money by just printing more of it. But this is also bad news for other people because these entities are not going to want to lose their power, so you can imagine that they're going to do what they can to block the use of Bitcoin like we've seen happen in different countries. And Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer network, meaning that the owners and the users of Bitcoin are the ones that are monitoring it, and this peer-to-peer system is pretty new. The problem with using Bitcoin as a currency is that a lot of places don't accept Bitcoin yet. But many people are excited because just a few days ago, Amazon bought 3 internet domains related to cryptocurrency. So what does that mean exactly? Well, only time will tell. But if Amazon ever started to use Bitcoin in the future as a means of payment, that would definitely change the game for cryptocurrency. You should also be aware of how Bitcoin is valued. The price of Bitcoin is based on what somebody else is willing to pay for it. It goes back to supply and demand. On one hand, as more and more people hear about Bitcoin with all of this international publicity, you have this huge influx of buyers making the demand for Bitcoin go up. Oh, and right now, Bitcoin is scheduled to split on November 16th, and historically, lots of people like to buy Bitcoin right before a fork happens. And on the supply side, Bitcoin was created with a cap. The way Bitcoin was originally created, you could only have 21 million Bitcoins in existence. Once those 21 million Bitcoins are created or mined, which is a technical term, you cannot create any more Bitcoins. So if the demand for something goes up when you only have a limited supply of it, the price will naturally rise. Third, you have to know how to buy Bitcoin. If you decide to buy or invest in Bitcoin, you have to use a cryptocurrency exchange that allows you to buy and sell Bitcoin, because most regular exchanges don't allow you to do that. Different countries have different regulations, and we've seen China and more recently Vietnam try to ban certain exchanges, so you need to know what's allowed in your area. The exchange that I'm most familiar with is called Coinbase. It's super simple to use, and it's one of the most popular exchanges out there. All you have to do is fund your account and then enter in how much Bitcoin you want to buy, and you're done. And if you invest $100 in Bitcoin using our link in the caption below, Coinbase will give you $10 worth of Bitcoin for free just for investing $100. So if you're interested in that, I'll put the instructions and the link to where you can do that in the caption below. We are an affiliate partner of Coinbase, so if you end up using our promotion, we will get compensated, but there's no additional cost to you. You're welcome. And fourth, don't get greedy. And yes, I know that Bitcoin has gone up from 0.003 cents to over $7,000 a coin, but remember what I said before. The past performance of something does not predict its future performance. If you made a profit that you're happy with, it's okay to take the profit and sell. I know a lot of times people might be thinking something like, oh man, I don't know if I should sell it right now. I mean, what if Bitcoin jumps up to $20,000 a coin? I'm gonna miss out on so much money. Well, if that's what you're worried about, then you can sell in phases. This way, if Bitcoin does go down, you've already sold some of your shares, so you've already captured some of your profits. And if you think it's a good buying opportunity, now you can go in and buy during this dip. And if Bitcoin does end up going higher, you've already captured some of your profits and you can still benefit from the continued gain. Look, I can't predict the future, and neither can anybody else in the world, so don't believe somebody that tells you otherwise, but I want to leave you with one point before you go. Historically, in any asset class, the people that have been burned the most were the ones who believed that nothing could go wrong. So, what do you think is the future of Bitcoin, and should people be buying Bitcoin? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button and share it with one friend so we can help spread the word. Make sure you subscribe to the Minority Mindset YouTube channel, because we release new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money every single week, and hit the notification bell. That way you actually find out when we release new videos. And as always, keep hustling.